Ellery Adams is a USA Today and New York Times best-selling author. She's written more than 40 mystery novels, including The Secret Book and Scone Society series. Adams' work is beloved for her portrayals of female friendships and how the power of women's relationships can change a community for the better. Ellery Adams joins us today on Author's Note. Welcome.
Good morning. How are you?
I am good. We're saying you're joining us from North Carolina today. We hope we have good weather there.
It's a little chilly today, believe it or not, but it reminds us that it's spring and not quite summer, so I will take it.
Absolutely. All right, so let's talk a little bit about your series, Secret Book and Scone Society. So do you have 9 books in that series?
Well, the 9th one is coming out in the fall.
That was what I was going to say. The new one is coming out. It'll be 9 books. And those are more cozy mysteries?
Yes. So they give you the warm fuzzies at the end. Justice is always done. It's really, the depth in the story is really about the relationships between the small town in North Carolina, which is like a small town anywhere in the United States, and where a community comes together to solve crime and balance the scales of justice. So it's really about women's relationships and making a difference in your small town community as an individual.
I love that. I love that series idea. And again, the 9th one coming out, I was just saying, I hope that continues.
Yes, I'm working on number 10.
Awesome. So now here, this book is a stunner, Invasive Species. This is an amazing title, coming out very soon here. Readers comparing this, get this, to Stranger Things meets Circe. Oh my gosh.
Yes.
That's a pretty good blurb, so set it up for us.
I love that. I've also heard Stranger Things meets Desperate Housewives, and I can see that because it's really a genre blend of suburban drama, folklore and mythology, horror and feminist fiction. And it takes place on Long Island in the year 1982. That's why you have the fun pink and green cover. And it's the story of a group of women who live on the same street. And in the 80s, women were being told by magazine campaigns, you can have it all. And they were trying to have it all. Motherhood, careers, beautiful house. They were trying to be healthy and fashionable and fit and ladylike. And it was too much. The pressure is too much still on us today. But on this particular street, the women get so wrapped up in their desires that they don't see that one of them who lives right on their street, right in the neighborhood, is not even human.
So that's what I was going to say. There is a monster in this book, and it's an unlikely monster. Give us a little hint about that as well.
Absolutely. So this is a woman who can shapeshift from, let's just say, an aquatic form to a human form. And she lives in a creepy, gothic, Victorian gray house up on the hill overlooking the harbor. And no one has ever seen her, which is part of her mystique. She's never come outside. So, of course, there's a reputation built around her in the neighborhood. And she is immortal, but she needs to have a certain type of food to regenerate every 100 years. And unfortunately, she is surrounded by said food. And she's also very beguiling when she does come out in her human form. So she seduces the men and really isn't very interested in other humans. But everyone else is very interested in her.
And also called Dark and Delectable. So I'm very excited to dive into this one. So Invasive Species, you're also doing some really fun things to get people to, get it pre-ordered. It's almost out, but not quite. And one of the best things you can do as a fan and a reader is to get that pre-order going, right?
Yes, pre-orders are huge for authors. They send signals to online book outlets that, people are interested in this book. And so they start kind of doing advertising for the author. That's why we love pre-orders so much. And I've got this fun little seed packet of wildflower seeds, not to grow the monster's garden, but to grow the Icelandic housekeeper's garden. And if you pre-order from my local bookstore, which is called Flyleaf Books, we will put one of those seed packets in your package for you and zip it to you. And when summer comes, you can have a beautiful wildflower garden.
What a lovely promotion. It sounds just right up my alley. All right, I want everyone to know you need to follow Ellery on Instagram, where she's giving it her all. She is really good. Not only are you getting great information about release dates, you are having fun on Instagram. So I appreciate that. I've just followed her. Make sure
Thank you.
you do too, and pre-order this amazing invasive species. All right, thank you so much, Ellery, for joining us today. It's going to be one of your favorite
Thanks for having
foods.
me.
I know it. All right.